banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11, mighty. 11, dot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow on the play action. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Let's get set. 11, Thomas. Dot. Wide 80.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Catch made by Chase Brown. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
3rd down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Dot.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Wide 80. Dot.
Now again, it's Brown headed right. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On 1, ready?
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Gun. Dot. Wide 80. Wide 80. Dot.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. It's his running back. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 180. 180 hot. Hot.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hot. 180. 180 hot. Hot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down.
Let's get set. 180. 12, 12, 12.
Third and long for him here. And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
A 46-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. We'll take this at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Ready.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Pat! Get the Eagles! Viking, it's Cut 19! Cut 19! Steady!
Throwing from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Stop.
A give left side to Brown. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Complete to Ceeball. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 1, ready?
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Gain of 6.
6-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. 180. What is hot? Stop.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
right, here we go. Second down.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On one, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
11 empty. Here we go. Stop.
They'll try it right with Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
21-yard line.
Gun.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Now Burrow. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, left side cut by Douglas. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you that the money will follow.
Forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. First play's a design run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Throwing off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Lone back gets the handoff. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Dropping back to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Pioneer. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready.
Looking to throw here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Air it out on 3rd. Absolutely fires this one right side. The defender was waiting for that one. Make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Douglas deep waiting. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On one, ready?
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
11. Shot. White 80. White is hot. Shot.
Burrow on first down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
White 80. White is hot.
First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
12. Here we go. Hot. White 80. White is hot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 11. White 80. White is hot. Hot. Hot.
Burrow now on first down. On the left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. McPherson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
22-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Rig. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready? Go!
Running this one left. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Get it? Cowboys 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Toss, this is Noel. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Madden. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Now looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Go. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Viking 18.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hurt. Red. Ready.
back to the well again. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
AC Cardinal, AC Cardinal.
Throwing now, another shotgun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Come on, set, let's go.
Here's a design run. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous, but the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage, that's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Keeps away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180.
Throwing is Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way into the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Behind. 180. 12, 12, 12. Behind.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Caught. Nice gain left side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So we're through 3 here. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. We've set it downs from the 37.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. Hot.
On first down, here's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Gun. Stop. 180. Hot. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd.
Stop. 180. Hot. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13. Mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Brings up 4th down.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Up the middle. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate.
Here we go.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go. 19, 6 the Eagles.
6 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's a gain of 6.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready? 70.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready?
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Chazzy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gun. Stop. Hey, can. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent game here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11. Stop.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 31.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Stop.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals 8 points behind. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's get set. 180. 12. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
180.
Throw left side, complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 2.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Side. 180. Play side. Side.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Brings up second and 7 at the 45-yard line.
180. What is that?
Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
180. What is that?
Back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Play shot. Stop.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. It took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 1, ready?
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Here we go. 180. Play shot. Stop.
Here he is to throw. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10.
11 mighty. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes second and 10.
It's just set. 180. 11.
Again, it's Burrow. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Down to throw. Just got it away before before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Get it. 19-18.
They're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Bengals will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, big 13. Big 13. 11, 11, 11. Twelve, 12, 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go. 180. That's high. Hut. 11, 11. 11, Thomas.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
On 1, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here, 11, MT, take. 180. Raise up.
Throwing now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they